what? You're not gonna do your usual intro thing? What is this? Why are you acting like you can't talk all of a sudden?
I was gonna do a deck. You told me not to talk, so I can't talk if you tell me not to talk. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Talk? Come on, man. I'm just doing what you told me to.
Oh, I forgot. You are stupid. You only do what people tell you to. My bad. Yeah, you can talk now, robot. Go.
Why you gotta be like that? Welcome to Super Chevy Brothers Podcast. This is Chavar. That's Chaval. He's been real mean today. Out of nowhere. I don't know what I did to him today, but he's from the jump.
Okay, now you're just being an asshole because you're not telling the part. Yeah, this is the part of the recording where recording started, nobody's here. You're being a fucking dickhead when I came into the chat and I responded, and now you're sad because somebody told you that you're a fucking asshole 30 times. Is that not more correct?
It's the most correct, I guess.
Well, then there you go. Well, hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's starting off great already. This is one of our this is like our 4th live show or something. I had to do one by myself last week because Shavar decided he needed to go fight aliens or some weird shit. I don't know. I had a fun description when I uploaded the podcast and it just didn't go up for some reason. But I just shit on you in this new one, so I said you bailed on the show. So
I mean, is it up now?
It's uploading.
Okay, so as you listen to this show, we're giving you the 3D effect. All right, it's coming through your ears. You could be listening to it live. I don't know, maybe not. You are, but there's also a show from the past happening right now too, at the same time. So that's good for you, man. You get 2 episodes in a week, right? How was that episode? How did it go?
It was good. It was great. Nobody got on my asshole when I got in the room to ask me about why they couldn't use the Google function on their Google Drive. Me and Haley talked about some cool stuff, talked about green initiatives, talked about how it's really dumb that developers lose the code for games and then they think that's a good excuse for not being able to remaster it.
What about green initiatives? Is that like a Green Lantern thing? You got a new Green Lantern game?
But any one of those for you. No, it's I think Razer, that one of the companies that makes PC accessories and shit. They are doing shit where they're making their stuff out of more recyclable plastic. They're making trees, all that shit like that. So we were talking about how much that actually makes an impact as far as green stuff goes, and shit basically whether they're talking out of their ass or not. So which the conclusion was yes and no.
All right, don't ruin the podcast. Don't ruin it. I just want a little taste because the people got to still listen to it. All right.
Yeah.
Don't get too much initiative in your green. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I also got a fight stick. I would show it to you, but it's next to my PS5. I got a fight stick. I got a Mayflash F500 fight stick. I think it's got 8 buttons on it, and it's like learning how to play fighting games all over again. It's fucking weird. Is that a Bob Ross emote? What is that? Anyway, so that's been fun. I feel like a toddler learning how to play a video game again, but I've been playing a lot of them fighting herds, Guilty Gear. I bought the Street Fighter V DLC. I bit the bullet and did it. Except for the newest one. I don't have the newest one because I don't care about Dan, and I'll buy it whenever it goes on sale. So yeah, no, it's
why wouldn't you get the season pass? Because then you don't have to worry about it, right?
No, I'm good. I don't. Okay. I just don't want it right now. I'm good. It was a lot cheaper to just get the $15 upgrade with 30 characters or some 20 characters or some stupid shit like that, and all their costumes, rather than paying $40 for just the new DLC pass with stuff that hasn't come out yet. And because I had the Champion Edition already of Street Fighter V, even though it didn't have any of the DLC, yeah, I couldn't buy the version that packaged both of those things together. So I got fucked. So
because you already got,
I'll buy it eventually.
That's why. Right?
No, we didn't have any of it, Shavar. No, Champion Edition. Sure. No, that's not. Shavar, nope, don't do this because I Googled this like 30 times to be sure before I looked it up. They upgrade the game to Champion Edition, but there's a glitch with the PlayStation version where you can have the Champion Edition, but you never actually got the characters or unlocked them or bought them because of the way, the game. How the game works is you don't have to buy any of the DLC characters. You can technically get enough fight money to buy them, but it takes like a stupid amount of time to get enough fight money to buy even one character. So I didn't have any of
between the regular edition and the Champion Edition.
So Champion Edition is just the title update, but the actual Champion Edition has all the DLC characters up until the newest season, up until the new season that's coming out right now. So that's what that's about. So yeah, it's that's the only reason I did that is because it was less of a hassle. And I feel like I got more bang for my buck, especially where I'm at with the game right now. I haven't played it in like 3 or 4 years. I need to learn a new character. I'm fine with not having the last maybe 2 or 3 characters. I think they've only released like 2 characters since the characters I have now. So, yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's really good. It's just I'm literally in practice mode or getting my ass whooped online trying to learn how to use a fight stick. So, it's either or. It's good though. Learning how to use a fight stick's fun. I tried to use it to play Hades on my computer, but the plugin wasn't right for some reason. So, I couldn't attack in every direction. I can only attack like diagonally right for some reason.
Play Hades?
Yeah, I tried to use play Hades because there's no right stick required for that game. Why not? It's a controller. I can use it. Now, I think this is why you wouldn't be a fun streamer. I did that, and then people were really hyped for that. They're like, "That's really fun." I don't know why you don't think it's a different controller. You never played games with the arcade controller before, sure?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly the words that came out.
Why? Okay, why'd you like facepalm and do like your little like teenage girl like? Oh, I'm so like what? Like, why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. There's something in my eye, and I was getting it out. I wasn't insulting you. Relax.
That's just also what you do when you don't like what I say. So,
okay. All right. How was Hades with the controller?
You literally didn't listen to what I said, did you? I already said what happened. What did I say? Right.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Yeah, you weren't fucking listening. I said I can only attack in one direction, so that's why I didn't play with it.
But okay, never mind. Okay.
What question do you have? I don't get it.
I'm just trying. You think I'm trying to upset you, so I'm avoiding you thinking that. Never mind. It's fine.
No, okay. Stop being a bitch. Stop doing that weird, like I'm a battered wife thing. Say what you want to say. What are you trying to say?
I was going to ask you, how are people super hyped about you playing Hades on a fight stick if it didn't work?
Because they were hyped before it happened. Because I announced it because I'm a good social media promoter.
Okay. So what did you do instead when it didn't work?
I just played Hades. What do you want? What? That's the end of the story. What?
With like a normal controller?
Yeah, with the PS5. I play everything with the PS5 controller. Yeah.
Okay, I was just asking, man. That's all. Just asking.
Yeah. Why did you do that? You ran the conversation back so you could do what? I don't. Okay. Yep. Anyway, what'd you do? Did you play anything recently?
Played. Well, I watched King Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus King Kong. I forget. I don't remember which one.
You telling me a monkey? You telling no. Run this back. I haven't watched the movie. Be clear. This is all the content. I have no context. I have not watched the movie. I've seen all the movies before. I have not watched the most recent one. How the fuck a monkey beating a goddamn big lizard. I don't get it. He's a Godzilla is a monster. He's a big monkey, bro.
Hold on. I know people say that, but he's not a monkey. First of all, he's an ape.
He's an ape. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And I mean, even in the jungle, the apes beat up the lizard. Like that's just a weird. I mean, you can make 100 different other arguments, but I think it's a weird argument to say he's a monkey. Like, yeah, and the other one's an amphibian. Like, who? Okay.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, listen, I get it. If you take an ape, not a monkey, an ape, and you blow it up to gigantic proportions, he's gonna some shit up. That is true. He's gonna destroy stuff. I've seen Rampage. I played Rampage. I see. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand how that compares to a radioactive, gigantic reptile dinosaur with we don't know what the fuck that thing is. He literally just walked out of the water. We don't even know who this man is. We don't know shit about him. And he's just out here breathing fire on shit. And then now when he goes against the monkey, I'm sorry, the ape.
Okay,
I don't want to be. I don't want to offend the monkey community.
I want you to explain my logic because you're basically giving me Cthulhu logic. Like, I don't know what it is, so it must be crazy, right? What is Godzilla gonna do? There's literally
breathe fire on his monkey ass. What do you mean?
That's all he has is his lasers, and then after the lasers, what is there? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, I mean, he's got lasers, yeah, but to say monkey versus lizard
after the lasers, there is no after the lasers, bro. That's it.
But that's what all I'm saying is, if you want to make the laser argument, that's fine, but make that argument. Don't make a monkey lizard argument because that doesn't make any sense.
Monkey lizard. Okay, somebody in my chat made a good point. They said Kong got thumbs, and you know what? Kong does have thumbs. Kong has that one. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Kong, he does have opposable thumbs.
It's better than the original King Kong and Godzilla, which I don't think is hard because it was like dudes in suits, and there's not a lot of story to tell there. I didn't like the part with what's the name?
Oh, we're not gonna spoil it. Don't worry, guys. We're not spoiling it. We're just giving.
I didn't like the
very
parts
light
with
things.
Willie Michael Jackson. What's the girl's name?
Oh, Janet Huey Jackson. What's her name? Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. Fuck.
Yeah,
her name's Bobby Brown.
Mini Bobby Brown.
White Bobby Brown.
I didn't know Bobby Brown had a little daughter. Nor did I know she was white.
Oh, Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Mini Bobby Brown?
Millie Bobby Brown. I know she doesn't look like him. Yeah, he got a little clone, but he wanted to have. I don't know. I don't know where he fucked that up, but. She don't look like Whitney either.
When I have kids, I'm also going to change their names to, like, their last name will be my full name. Anyway, I didn't really like her parts. Not that, like, okay. So, like, of course, it's a joining of those past Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
And the King Kong movie that happened, like, 5 or 6 years ago, right? And so, like, all the characters, most of them, are involved in the movie, and
come here, Diamond.
Bobby Brown, Lil Bobby Brown,
Lil Brown.
She's a good actress, I guess. I just don't. I just didn't like that her parts of the movie. I'll say that because
I'm not gonna lie.
Spoil it.
The only acting roles I've seen her in is when she was like mute for most of Stranger Things, the first season. So I was not aware she had acting skills. That's cool to hear. I'm glad she can talk.
I've seen her in something else. I saw her in something. It was like I don't know. I saw her.
She's in Enola Holmes. Ooh. What the fuck is that? What is Enola Holmes?
Hey! Don't go after your audience like that. Why are you being like that? Leave those people alone.
No, these are my friends. They know. No, I know these people. It's fine. My chat showed up friends. Too. I have my army. You have your army. It's fine. BTS Army.
Okay. I don't have an army. I have a squadron. Okay. We had.
Oh, okay. Death Squadron. Yeah.
You have the X-Men. I have the X-Force. All right. We work under the cover.
Oh shit.
All right.
No, he did not.
We get the real.
Oh, now you guys are seeing me the correct way. There you are. Cool.
Why would you do that? Go flip it back.
Oh, because yours is messed up now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Flip it back, you. Oh my God! Why do they even?
Sorry.
Let you into these places.
Ooh. Okay, but
God.
did you play anything? I know we played Neo the other day, and you helped me through a mission I had to actually replay. I actually had to replay that mission because
why?
I had to replay that mission because I didn't talk to Mumio, and I did not unlock the side mission because I didn't talk to her. So I had to go replay that mission. Because we were just running. And then when I tried to talk to her, you literally said, don't talk to her. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. You literally, I have it recorded. You said, you literally told me, do not, you straight up told me.
Those are the literal words out of my mouth?
Yes, you said, don't worry about it. She doesn't have anything. Yes, yeah, because you were like, we can finish this quick. Because Kalanika was telling you to do something. You don't remember that too? You said I'll let you handle the boss. Then you said, hold up, and then you killed the boss in 2 seconds.
I know, I don't remember that. So I played Neo. I spent an hour and a half and
man, fuck you. Okay, I don't like that thing that I don't know why you think it's funny. Where I like tell a whole story that you know happened, and then you just go, oh, I don't know. Like what is that? What is that?
I don't know. I played Neo for an hour and a half on the same level with my boys, and then we beat it.
You're dead.
I did that. It took a long time to beat that level, but we did it. We did it, man. We did.
I played Neo with nobody, right? Just nobody.
No, I played Neo with you too. And then we played with Dan.
Yeah.
Sleep Stack, sorry. And then I played Outriders, and then it crashed. And then
bro, that game crashed on me like 3 times.
And I watched King Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Godzilla King Kong. Godzilla vs. King Kong. I liked it.
I'm glad it was good. I'm glad it was good.
Yep. Look, I don't know what's on this document you made that you just popped into my face, so let's just get into it, okay? Let's talk about this. I'm saying for the sniffers
people. So you skipped a section, by the way. If you have a PlayStation, and PlayStation Plus, there's new games out. Days Gone, and Zombie Army 4 for PS4, and Oddworld Soulstorm for PS5. So go get that shit. I already downloaded them. I just haven't played them yet. And
do we have Days Gone already?
We've had Days Gone for years. I think we bought it, and I technically have 2 copies of, 3 copies now, because PS Plus, it's in the PS Plus collection, and we have a copy. So actually, none of those copies exist because they're all digital. But, yeah, we have that game and all the DLC. So, if there's any DLC. But, so, CD Projekt Red, reconsider. Oh, wait, no. Did you play the button? Did you do the thing?
No, you're talking.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay. So, CD Projekt Red is reconsidering adding multiplayer to Cyberpunk 2077, which, you know what? I think that's really funny, because do you remember this game ever having to have multiplayer? I didn't even know that was a thing that people were talking about with this game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's something they wanted to do, and then I think it was one of the things they said, "Oh, we might do that. We might do that to your game," and then they did. Oh, I mean, I guess they did.
Yeah, no. This article comes from Game Informer. Liana Rupert, I think that's how you say her name. But apparently in this little thing they caught from this interview, from this strategy update that they posted on March 30th, Yeah, he was straight up like, he was saying like this is a thing that they promised the game was going to have anyway. So I think the game was so bad people forgot it was supposed to have multiplayer.
No, I don't think that. I mean, no, I think it was seriously a side burner thing. I thought they thought this game was gonna have legs longer than The Witcher, and so that was something they wanted to do, multiplayer. Because who are we talking to here?
Sense.
What's this guy's name? Mini Bobby Brown? Adam
Mini
Kishik.
Fushigi,
who's Adam Kisinski?
Kaczynski? He is
Who's that guy?
Adam Kaczynski.
President.
Oh, wow.
He's a president.
This is a bad.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
President,
CDPR president.
of CDPR, Adam Kaczynski. What does the president do? President delegates. President talks, right, to investors, right? Man, they blame the investors for the, not investors, like the top dogs for this game being trash anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted multiplayer in there, because multiplayer sells games, makes money. You know what makes money?
Slides.
Answer. What makes money? What's the answer? What makes money? Multiplayer makes money.
Fuck.
No.
Oh, they're going to make it a battle royale.
They'll make it something, but of course they're going to put that in there. And of course, I mean, people still play this game and are super excited about it. I think the general public is over it. But people are still like, oh, this game is so great. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the comments I've seen are still people. I saw somebody do like, they put hours into the game and they're like, at the end of the day, I do not feel like this game was what it was supposed to be. Like, they're like, it still wasn't anything like it was supposed to be. And yeah, you're right. There's still people who like the game. I still haven't tried it, even though I know I talked about it last week. Update 1.2 came out with its Bible length patch notes. They were fucking huge. I'm still not even going to try it because I'm like, listen, y'all promised a PS5 version of this game. Where that at? Meanwhile, guess what? They said, guess what game they're updating later this year?
I don't know.
No, Shavar, what other fucking game do they put out? Come on, dude.
CD Projekt Red.
The Witcher 3! So, they said that they're going to update The Witcher 3 with new graphics and shit for the Series X and the PS5, which, yeah, you guys need to finish the last fucking game you put out before you go back and update an old one. And also, the game's already run fine on these systems. Like, the load times are non-existent. The game looks great. It's like checkerboard 4K. Like, I'm sorry, your game's old. It's 5 years old. Focus on the one you have out. I don't know. I think that's kind of silly because they even put out a report that said, don't worry, later this year there's going to be a PS5 version of The Witcher 3. Bitch, if you don't finish your game, like...
I mean, they have finished the game. It's just not very good.
Yep, you got that. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. Finish patching the game that you released half finished. Let's put it that way. It's finished. It's just, it's a shitty finish.
I'll probably play it at some point because, it'll probably be free at $3 somewhere. So I'll get it.
We already own it, bro.
That's right. I forgot about the game.
We already own it, yeah. But shout out CD Projekt Red. Y'all kind of suck. But
how about you leave them alone? That's a lot of people working real hard, okay? Working real hard to appease the
people work jobs every day, bro.
Doug, come on.
People work every day. That don't mean nothing to me.
Smoke weed every day.
You hear DMX is dying? Oh my god, I'm so sad.
Yeah, dude, he's been in the hospital. It's tragic. That makes me really sad.
In the hospital is fine. Everyone's in the hospital. He's dying.
Well, he's like brain dead. It's really fucked up. But not actually brain dead, allegedly. I mean, he's on life support though. So, shout out DMX, one of the greatest rappers of all time. I don't care what nobody says. I mean, even though a lot of people
any rapper that gives themselves comic book type names, good in my book.
By the way, he's the only rapper y'all should be calling X. I don't know who else, when y'all started doing that weird shit where y'all were calling XXX extension cord, rest in peace, X. That was really fucking weird. We're not doing that again. Don't do that.
I mean, he was more relevant at the time.
No, but we're not doing that. Like,
Nobody
sorry,
wants to
his
say
name was stupid.
XXX
Sorry, his name was
Tentacion.
stupid. That's his fault. That's his fault. His name was fucking dumb.
You know
Rest
that
in
man
peace.
was murdered, right? And you're talking about him on his murder day?
Shavar, how many murdered people do you talk about on this podcast a week?
Who? Name one. I'll give you 10 seconds. Name one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Name what?
4,
I didn't even hear you.
3. Name one murder victim I've talked about on the podcast.
Name one murder victim? You was just talking
4,
about
3, 2,
Minnie Bobby Brown, rest her
1.
soul.
Yeah. That's my look. I have
God bless Minnie Bobby Brown.
All right, I got very few rules. I got the.
Okay, so is it murder? Is that where you draw the line? You don't make fun of anybody. Did I say anything about the murder? What did I say about the murder?
I don't talk.
What did I say about? I think it's awful the way that man died. Rest in peace. I said rest in peace. I can still say his rap name stupid. What's that got to do with him dying? That has nothing to do with anything. Now we can't say bad shit about niggas who died. I can't say that.
No, keep going.
A nigga breath can stink, and I can't be like, yo, rest in peace. My homie, his breath used to stink. Like, I can't do that.
But he's not your homie. That's a difference. This is a complete stranger.
I don't care.
I've got one rule. I don't talk about people who are murdered.
Oh, you respect celebrities.
Year and a half.
Uh-huh. Within the past year and a half, Shavar, he died like 4 years ago.
The same thing. Okay.
No, it's not the same thing. All right. Anyway, let's go next time.
Fight.
So, the world keeps getting bleaker. The world keeps getting bleaker. It's getting worse. Tonight, the night that we're recording this podcast, what are you doing your old man thing where you see the words Among Us and your eyes glaze over? So I think I hope that this means the end of this trend because I'm kind of tired of it. The Stranger Thing. This sounds like it's one of those sentences you see in a bad Mad Libs book. It's just gross. Jimmy Fallon, Stranger Things content creators. Okay, that's funny. They didn't even name the content creators. They just said content creators. We all know who the fuck they are. And more are set up to play on the Among Us airship, which I had to look that up. The airship is a new map coming to Among Us, apparently. That is a thing. But, yeah, apparently Jimmy Fallon is going to be on Twitch, and I don't get it. I don't know why. Why are these late night guys going on Twitch now? Why is this a thing? I don't. Is it to get young people who don't watch their show?
No, it's to get young people, but it's an audience. Because here's the thing. Funny's funny or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you like Jimmy Fallon or Jay Leno or whoever. But the most important thing you can do with whatever you do is reach more people. It doesn't matter if it's music or anything. Like if you reach more people, you'll have more success. Period. Excuse me. And that segment of the population that watches late night shows, great. The segment that watches them on YouTube, they love that too. But
yeah,
you need young people to know who Jimmy Fallon is, besides the guy on YouTube in between your ads or something. So I it's just gonna happen more often. I don't know if it's gonna be successful. I don't know how much people want to see Jimmy Fallon do his stupid thing, but you gotta make money. It's just another way to make money. Everyone's making money. Go, YouTube used to be all like small creators. Now it's every large platform is there and the small creators. I doubt Twitch will get exactly like YouTube, but who says it won't?
Yeah, so. I mean, who knows if it will? I mean, it's kind of weird to see it. I mean, so I don't know. Because it started with, what was it? I think it was AOC or some shit. She did that shit, and it was like, oh, okay, I guess like reaching younger people who can't vote or whatever. But I'm not doing this with you. That's not funny. But like, not because it's offensive. I just don't think it's funny. And yeah, I don't get. Oh, sorry, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Yeah. So yeah, the first person to do it, who they did it with, was that person, right? And that was like record streaming numbers whatever. It was like larger like numbers in some news shows that night, or closer. But I don't know. I'm kind of tired of it because it's also kind of funny to see the late night hosts do it because they used to have entire segments they just make fun of people who play video games. So I was like, huh. And they've all kind of pivoted within the past 5 or 6 years to be like, we love the internet. It's great. It's awesome.
But,
Except for when you try to fuck with GameStop.
Is.
And I'm going to defend GameStop for some reason.
That's what a late night show is. All right? It moves with the culture.
Yeah, exactly. What else do we call that? A grifter. But it is.
It's not grifting. That's just how it works.
Professional grifting.
Look, not every show can be forefront and progressive as Jerry Springer.
I agree. Jerry Springer really got it right. He's in 2078. If we're being totally honest, that's exactly what we're going towards.
Jerry Springer's first time ever saw trans people.
Yeah, and that's exactly why your opinions are the way they are about trans people. So yeah, let's.
When's the first time you saw trans people? Like on Barney or something? What are you talking about?
Oh my god, I'm tired.
Jerry
I'm so
Springer
tired
did
of
it
you.
for us.
And yeah, that's still not a good thing. So yeah. Also, I don't know about this whole Twitch streamer thing. I feel like
what Twitch?
I feel like I need
what the fuck are you talking
I feel like
about?
I need
doing it right now.
Shut the fuck up. How about you do that? Let me finish my sentence. I didn't say anything about streaming. I said about the Twitch streamers. I don't like them. They're too big. A lot of them need to go away. That's all I'm saying.
What does that mean?
Because a motherfucker who's been streaming for like 3 weeks straight. And how much money you think he made? Get him out of here.
That's his job.
Get him out of here. I need that money. I need it. I need that.
Maybe you should play Hades with a fight stick. Figure that out, and maybe you can get.
I didn't build no. I didn't build an audience like he did yet. All right. Also, my podcast partner can't even remember to turn the fucking slideshows. So when am I ever gonna be able to get shit like that when a nigga can't even do a slideshow?
I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here.
What do you mean?
I'm contractually obligated to be there for 8 seasons. Okay, I ain't asked to be here.
All right, on to the next.
No.
What?
No.
All right, so you gotta do the thing.
Do what thing?
You ain't got no numbers?
What numbers?
Oh my god! So I know you're gonna do this and start talking, right? I already know you. It's not funny.
About?
Okay, I'm gonna talk and walk right into the joke. So, number 3, Atomic Heart gameplay compilation. Yeah, exactly.
Multiply from 10 backwards.
3! So that game we talked about that nobody knows what it is, Atomic Heart. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Atomic Heart got another gameplay trailer, which I kind of noticed was using gameplay from several different like alpha and betas of the game. I guess it was different builds of the game. I don't know if they were trying to hide that or not, but yeah. Did you check out the gameplay? Did you see it at all?
What's it look like? Let's look at this gameplay. All right, let's look at this.
It looks good. It looks like they took the clickers from Last of Us, the gameplay from Fallout, and BioShock.
You can't say that.
Why can't I say that? What are you talking about?
Отгреметь первомайский военный парад, как уже полным ходом идет подготовка к праздничному шествию в честь запуска нейросети «Коллектив». Торжественное мероприятие пройдет на Красной площади в воскресенье 12 июня за день до всеобщей полимеризации, который также объявлен праздничным днем. Военной техники по улицам пройдут все доступные модели роботов. В небе вместо авиации поднимутся дроны со специальной пилотажной программой. Парад будет транслироваться по всем теле- и радиоустройствам.
Anyway, so here's the deal. All right, so you get powers to direct.
Yeah, it's just BioShock Fallout.
It does look a lot like BioShock.
Yeah, it's just BioShock Fallout. It's supposed to be open world.
Okay, it's open world. Doesn't look open world. It's all inside. That woman's ugly.
Because you don't go in buildings in open world games, right?
Not in San Andreas. Not that much.
Yes, you do. You do go in buildings in San Andreas. Are you you walked into that. You walked right into that one.
So he's walking around with a railgun, it looks like.
Эти ребята
Right?
не оживут за моей
I got it.
спиной.
We're not gonna watch this whole thing. What's up? Going on. All right. I mean, the game looks fine. Looks good, I guess.
Okay. And by the way, for everybody watching this, that is the first time Shavar tried to watch this, and he didn't even watch it. So we don't have a release date yet. That's my point.
21 minutes on the podcast commenting on this trailer I haven't seen before for this game I can't even spell.
Wow, it's almost like you can edit it out, and we can just watch it and then talk about it afterwards. Wow, but Shavar doesn't think, everybody.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work to play a clip and then delete.
Okay, what is
That's a lot. That's a lot of work.
Have your chat vote. What are we gonna watch this trailer? Let us know.
No, I'm not having my chat. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Let's go to the next thing. I'm not doing this with you.
To catch up to the.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Shut up!
Video, put one in the chat. If you don't, put 2.
Oh my god! This is more shit for you to edit out, and I know you don't edit anything out because you don't edit. If you don't edit shit, I'm gonna put this here. Shavar is dumb and he won't edit it out. He's gonna leave it there. Shavar, your zip code is 7. like you, I can say anything here. He won't edit it out. I can guarantee you it's gonna be in the next episode.
My zip code, bro? Anybody? I mean, what?
I literally, I can say awful things in this podcast. Shavar will never edit it out because he doesnn't edit. So,
bro, I edit out so much. I have at least 8 hours of fighting sitting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, considering that we've recorded at least like 80 hours of this podcast, that's not nearly enough fighting. So, yeah, the game looks good. Only thing is that it looks like kind of like they're not telling us exactly what the fuck is going to happen in this game yet. It sounds like they don't know when it's going to release. We don't have like a solid tell of what this game what's the stat menu like? What kind of things would people be able to do in it? It's the same kind of problems I had when comparing it because it shouldn't be as bad, but it reminds me like when Cyberpunk came out. Like, this isn't telling me anything. What is this supposed to help me with?
No. It's not the same.
Bro, you didn't even watch the trailer.
All right, 21 minutes. What did your chat say? What did they say? They give you 0s or 1s or 2s.
Ain't nobody said shit, dog, because they ain't trying to hear about that either.
No, because you intimidate them. They know if they vote, you're gonna beat them up or something.
Mm-hmm. Don't project onto my viewers. Don't project onto my chat. Is that what you do? You just play random sounds? Okay. Anyway. Okay, you fucking radio jockey. So we got PS4 Pro footage of Resident Evil Village, aka Resident Evil 8. And I just thought it was funny that we got PS4 Pro footage. Now, it does look good. I watched the footage.
Oh,
it's just
fuck.
some of the same gameplay.
I can't believe you've done this.
Okay, I don't know why you did that.
Then what?
I don't know why you did that. That's not fun. Like, I'm talking. And it wasn't related to what I was saying. So I don't, like, it's bitches! Not. Like, why do you have a soundboard if you're not going to use it correctly?
That was an accident.
All of those were an accident? Okay, yeah. Then you probably should tie your fucking hands to your chair. So we got PS4 Pro gameplay. Game looks good, looks great, all that stuff. Not quite as smooth as the PS5 version, whatever. Looks great, 60 frames per second. But the thing I found more interesting is, Shavar, what does the RE engine stand for?
I'm gonna play with you on this one. Resident Evil engine?
Reaching for the moon. That's what it's called. I looked this up. It's not a fucking joke. The RE engine is not the Resident Evil engine. It is the Reaching for the Moon engine. And if you look at the logo, it is a hand reaching for the moon. Somebody tweeted about this. I thought they were trolling. I Googled it myself. It's real. It is straight up. This is hilarious. Is that not the funniest thing you've heard today? The RE engine is not called the Resident Evil engine. It's the Reaching for the Moon engine. Shavar's looking it up right now. He doesn't believe me. This is the first time he's looked something up during the podcast, by the way. He's stunned. He's stunned. He can't. We have an audio podcast. He can't even talk through it. That's messed up, dude. Look at him. He's just in shock. I'm gonna keep talking to fill the air because
you know how when like young white dudes go and get like a Japanese tattoo, and they tell them to write like warrior on there, but really they write something like cock and balls. That's basically what Capcom did to themselves when they decided that RE stood for reach
for the moon. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that the best news you've heard all day? Isn't that the funniest shit in the world? So what I also found interesting about this is, why are we getting gameplay from the last gen console? It's almost like another game fucked that up for everybody and made people wary.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: most people have last gen anyway, and they absolutely should show it. So
okay, Shavar, come on. When the PS4 came out, were they still showing PS3 gameplay to us before PS4 gameplay?
Hold on, PlayStation 3.
Oh my god!
Before that's 7. PlayStation 4 plus 7 that equals 11. Did they show us PlayStation 3 7 3 minus 3 plus 8 gameplay? 8. Answer's 8.
All right, so the answer is no, right? We weren't seeing studios go out of their way to say, here's what the PS3 gameplay looks like for a PS4 game, right? That was also coming out on PS3. So, yeah, I think Cyberpunk kind of makes devs have to be like, hey, people, you can still buy the PS4 version. It's going to work. Like, people are wary of that. Either that, or they're just trying to, like, cover all their bases. Because why are we seeing this? Like, I don't know why we're seeing PS4 Pro footage when... Yes, we've seen PS5 footage already. We got a PS5 demo and all that. But at the same time, it's like, why is this a thing now? Why is it now that we're like, oh, we're gonna show you gameplay from the old console because we need you to be assured that it looks good?
Maybe, or maybe like it's just like, I mean that's possible, but I don't think it's like this is like super surprising thing, and it's because of Cyberpunk. I'm pretty sure I would do it if it were my company. I'd do it. So I think it's fine move. I mean, most people are gonna buy it on the 4 anyway. So, and it's not like they're gonna show us a lot of 4. They're just gonna show whatever they shoot. The past tense.
Well, yeah, I mean. Well, yeah, but I mean, my point was more is that we don't usually see this anyway. So, I mean, I don't see why. Because how old is the PS4 Pro now? Like 4 years? 5 years?
I don't know. How long?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 years old. If PlayStation 4 is 7 years old.
Yeah, well, so Pro is, I think, 5.
Yeah, so, yeah, no, Resident Evil comes out May 7th. I'm looking forward to it. Probably won't come out. Well, probably won't get a release day or anything, but I'm looking forward to playing it. I need to play 7 first, which is free for PS5, PS Plus subscribers, but we also own it like 3 times over. So
I've got to play 5 and 6 and then 7.
No, you don't. Why? Why do you need to play 5 and 6?
Because I like them. They're good. They're fun.
So, all right, you're gonna take 2 years to play 5 and 6 before you play 7.
I literally can be. I know myself. I can be 5 in one day.
Wait, why are you even playing 7? It's not even connected to the other ones directly. It's like a soft
Resident
reboot.
Evil 5. Resident Evil.
Okay, I hate when you do this podcast with me and you can't have a serious conversation about games. Like you act like you don't know what I'm talking about. That 7 is a soft reboot. And
That's absolutely connected. Absolutely, it's connected.
Okay, Shavar, never mind. All right.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, all the Devil May Cry games are connected too, right? Every single one of them, even DMC, right? That one's also connected to all the other ones. They're all canon, right?
They are.
How the fuck is DMC connected to any of the other games, Shavar?
Fever Dream.
I don't know why your sense of humor is like deflating me. I don't know why. I don't know why that's like. I don't know why that like gets you off or something. You fucking weirdo. All right, so last one. Let's go ahead and do this.
Man, you cut this one short.
I ain't cut it short.
I can't hear you at all, brother.
Maybe if you had a problem with that, you could have added something to it.
I did. I absolutely did. I put something in.
You can't hear me?
In our. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I put something. I can hear you now. I put something in our little box of stories. See myself.
Okay. Well, I forgot about the box of stories. Maybe you should check the schedule more than 5 minutes before. So I don't know. What else do you want to talk about?
We had this conversation. The schedule did not exist in my purview.
Oh my God. What else do you want to talk about? How about that? Did you just skip what I said before that?
We'll talk about it next time. Some guy killed a whole bunch of Fortnite people.
Why do we want to talk about that? Like, you come on, you bring those morbid stories of the show, and then you're talking about, I don't talk about people who were murdered. I just talk about people getting murdered. Like, what? Okay.
No. I talk about
true crime podcaster.
Okay. I can talk about people being murdered. I'm not gonna make fun of murdered people that were murdered within.
But why are we talking about it on a podcast? It's also supposed to be comedy. Why is it all of a sudden serious weirdo hour whenever people are murdered? Then I don't get it.
Because it's a game thing. It's a video game thing.
Okay, but why do you want to talk? Okay, I don't know if y'all noticed the trend of this podcast. I actually know what's going on in video games. Shavar comes here, doesn't know stuff, argues with me about it, and then talks about death. So
now.
I think that's a good summary.
What would you happen to know that I don't know?
Is that your rapist voice? Is that your Quaalude voice? Yeah, no. Everything. So this topic, since Shavar's not going to tell me, I mean, by the way, everybody, I just checked that thing where he said he dropped topics in it. There was one thing in there, and it was that story about people dying because somebody wanted to recreate something from PUBG. That was the only thing he put in there. Just so everybody else knows. He actually didn't know. Yeah, he didn't have a bunch of other stuff to talk about. So this podcast is a little short. You can't just blame me. So there you go.
Well, it's also short because never mind. It's just gonna make you angry. Anyway, what's next?
So, MLB The Show on Game Pass day one. Which MLB The Show, for anybody else who didn't know, it used to be PlayStation exclusive up until like a month ago. Then they decided 21 is going to be on every console. Just kidding. It's just on Xbox as well and PC, I think. But yeah, it's coming to Game Pass for Xbox on day one, not on PC, because PC always gets kind of screwed over with this kind of stuff. But yeah. Yeah,
so one goddamn specific reason.
What's that, Earl?
To fuck us!
Ah, you're full of shit. Fuck you.
All right, so comes out April 21st. Yeah, I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore.
A lot of people are angry about that, ain't they?
I don't know why they're mad about it. And apparently Sony's source with Sony said that it wasn't their decision to make to put it on Game Pass. They're like, we had nothing to do with them wanting to put it on Game Pass. They said that was all the MLB's decision. So I don't know why people are upset. I don't know why when more people get to play a game it makes people upset. I don't understand that.
Well, I mean, I can kind of understand because you buy, let's say you bought an Xbox, play Halo, and then you realize Halo was going to be on PlayStation Plus. You're like, what the what? What? And then you still have to pay $60 for Halo? What? Come on, Halo. What Halo are we on? 7? Halo. What Halo are we on now? 4? Hello?
Wow, you're really behind. Sure, we're on like the 7th Halo game.
That's what I asked you, and you okay?
Yeah, but you didn't even try, bro. So
when I said Halo 7, it wasn't trying. Is that what you're saying?
You didn't say Halo 7. You said Halo 4, Shavar. You said Halo 4. When you know we played Halo 4 in like 2011, we played it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, you 100% can rewind this podcast back like 20 seconds and hear me say Halo 7. We all know now that this man is trying to sabotage me. That's you. I know what you're doing.
You can go fuck yourself.
I know what you're
trying
doing.
to out here making me look like an asshole. Shut up. So
stop even doing the show.
So I don't even know what I want to talk. I had a bunch of stuff to say about this, but I don't remember what it is. So you have anything else to say about this?
You wrote here, is it now time for PlayStation Now to merge with PlayStation Plus? I don't know.
Right, so
I don't think they'll do it until Xbox does their price hike. Because here's the thing, Game Pass, Xbox Live, whatever, they need more money to keep doing whatever they're doing. That's why, whatever. At some point, Game Pass or Xbox, the price is going to go up. Right. Once that happens, I think you'll see PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus combine, and you'll get like the $60 a year for PlayStation Plus or $80 a year for both or whatever.
Right.
They decide to do. But it still doesn't do anything. Like Game Pass, I guess, is good because you have you just gotta get.
I mean, it's just like PlayStation Now. Like I don't know.
I mean, it is like PlayStation for Now, but PlayStation Now is more oriented toward, there's that game on PlayStation Now. I can play it. I don't have to download anything. I can just stream it. It's more about the like streaming of a game that's just sitting there, and then you can do that for as long as you have the service. The Game Pass is just turned into PlayStation Plus, except like it's an ongoing month thing. If you don't sign up for PlayStation Month, if you're not signed up this month, then next month you're not gonna get these games. Game Pass is more just like we're gonna keep
Game Pass. You get all the games. Yeah, it's like Netflix for games, which I thought that they were going to be exaggerating when they said that, but they're actually pretty. That's a pretty good description. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like PlayStation needs something similar because I like the Plus system. I feel like we get higher quality games sometimes because of that. Because I feel like, especially the last couple months, they've stepped it up quite a bit. Like Final Fantasy VII being free, like not even a year after it came out, or like almost a year after it came out, is pretty cool.
Well, I think, but to me, Game Pass on the console would only mean, if anything, that I'd play some older games again. I only use Game Pass for the PC because that's all I have, of course. But I'm not playing. What am I playing on Game Pass? Gears or something. But if I had an Xbox, I would have bought Gears already anyway. So it's like,
why would you buy Gears and you just buy the Game Pass subscription and just have Gears for free?
Gears wasn't on Game Pass when Gears first came out. That's what I'm saying. If I had an Xbox, I would have just bought Gears already.
That's not true. All Xbox games come out in Game Pass day one. That's the point.
Okay, let me check something. You gonna give me a second here to check something? Give me something here to check something.
You gonna okay? What is it? Sure. I just know that this is literally something that they straight up like said they were doing. Like every single, like I don't know why you're arguing with me. Like
okay, Xbox Game Pass June 2017, Gears 4 2016. Okay, so
sorry, you're talking about 3 years ago, not the most recent Gears that came out, right? Not Gears 5, the one that came out day one on Game Pass, right? You're gonna cherry pick an example. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so as far as like getting it for the exclusives, I only have it because I have a PC and not an Xbox or whatever. But I think it's more valuable for the other games that aren't Xbox.
Wait. So you're saying if you had an Xbox, you wouldn't get Game Pass, even though Game Pass is like out like straight up better on Xbox than it is on PC?
I would, but I wouldn't use it for those games because I want to keep playing those games, and a lot of the games leave Game Pass, and then when they've left Game Pass, I know you get a discount or something or whatever.
Gears will never leave Game Pass, Shavar.
Okay.
Why would no? Okay, but I get when you say stuff about like maybe the Bethesda stuff, maybe the EA stuff, right? Like that has a chance that they might pull some of that stuff. No, the Xbox stuff like Halo and Gears and Forza, that's the whole like thing is that you get paid $10 a month. Those games will never leave this. Like they have said this multiple times, they will never leave the service. They stay there. Like, and I guess if you ever want to like cancel your subscription, you can buy the ones you really like. But those games will never leave Game Pass. Like the Xbox owned games will never leave Game Pass. They haven't at all so far. None of them have left.
Okay. Well, that's a good deal.
Okay, I wasn't saying that just so you could. I mean, first of all, you also didn't change the slide, but I wouldn't say that just so you agree with me. I'm just saying like you're saying stuff that isn't true.
What's not true?
You were saying that Xbox games will leave Game Pass, and you were saying I would buy an Xbox for Xbox exclusives because I want to own them, and they'll leave the service. What I'm telling you is Xbox exclusives will not leave the service; they will stay there.
Okay, all right, I got it. I got what you're saying.
And no response. Just you're not gonna change anything you're gonna say.
I forgot where.
Oh my god! All right.
You gotta give me a second to refresh my brain.
Well, PlayStation Now, I feel like they need to shore up PlayStation Now because I don't know. I don't like playing with input lag. I don't like playing with like just the streaming like effect, you know, where things are kind of like anti-aliasing in weird places. Like I don't like playing with that, right? So
that's when I use PlayStation Now, I didn't really have any of those issues. It streamed fine.
Well, yeah, it streams fine, but it's just something different about a game having the least amount of input lag because it's on your console or on your PC versus, okay, cool, I can start this game up right now, but it just is not going to play well. Like, I don't know. I will always take download over streaming when it comes to games.
Yeah, I think everyone would. I don't see anyone not, but I don't think it's there for. I don't think it's there trying to say it's the best way to play games with low latency. I think it's there to say it's the best way to play as many games as you want without waiting.
Well, yeah,
that's the whole point.
I hope that. Well, I hope that they do something with the PlayStation collection that they have for the PS5 stuff because they said that they were gonna add to that, and I'm hoping that that's gonna be like their Game Pass type thing where they're like, okay, we're gonna start adding this service permanently, not permanently, but like, you know, these games will come and leave, but you can actually download them and play them, right? And I think the reason they haven't yet
download games on PlayStation Now.
Well, yeah, I know that, but okay, but the PlayStation collection. So I feel like the only reason they haven't expanded on that is because the PlayStation has no storage. So they're not going to expand on the collection when there's no storage. So Sony, hurry up with that update so people can put their SSDs they already bought and put them in their PS5s because people kind of already figured out which ones are compatible, but the update hasn't come out to like allow them to be compatible. So but that's cool. You can. So do you need an extra subscription or like a higher level subscription to download games from PS Now? So then, if you can stream and download the games, isn't it better than Game Pass? Because I know Game Pass you can stream the mobile, but not with everything.
The whole best the part of Game Pass that's supposed to be different is that there are more games and you get some of those games on day one. That's the difference. With PlayStation Now, you don't get any games on day one. It's a library of games. I don't remember how many games there are, but it's a library of games, but it's not day one games.
Yeah, no, I get that. Game Pass is better. I feel like PlayStation needs to step it up. I mean, I get what you're saying. They're for two different audiences, but clearly one audience is, bigger, and the other audience that they're already catering to would appreciate an upgrade. So, I don't know. I'm not a PlayStation Now subscriber. I only have PlayStation Plus, so,
if there were, if they had like a PlayStation Game Pass, I wouldn't. Unless they did the same thing where you get day one, I wouldn't download it because I already have Xbox Game Pass and I only use it on the PC.
Well, that's the thing, Shavar. I think that's the. Okay, so I think you missed the part earlier when I said Xbox games never leave the service. Yeah, like you said, a lot of people who buy Game Pass, they're playing Gears of War and stuff. And guess what? PlayStation, if they have their own Game Pass, it'll have Last of Us. It'll have Ratchet and Clank. It'll have all those games on there, all the PlayStation exclusives. Probably because they own Evo now, probably have some wild collection of fighting games and shit like that. Like, they could do that, right? So, I don't know. I just feel like it's. I just feel like it's it's something that they need to do.
I'm looking at this thing.
What thing?
How many games are in Game Pass?
There's a lot of games.
It says over 100.
Yes.
PlayStation Now has 800 games.
Right. And
how many of
those games okay, but compare. How many of the games from Xbox Game Pass are from the last 10 years and from the last 6 or 7 years, and how many from PlayStation Now are from the last 6 or 7 years?
I mean, I'd have to look through the whole list to see.
Okay, but you've subscribed before. They have a lot of older games, do they not?
No, they have a lot of games from like within the year. When you subscribe on there, they have your Uncharted's and your and all that stuff. It's mostly not those games though. It's like it'll be like the Mafias and BioShocks and Lego Batmans and Mortal Kombat and stuff. It's less Sony stuff and more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Sony stuff, but like
right. And I get that, but that's my thing, is that this other service would have
but hold on.
Stuff.
That makes sense what you said though. Like if one has 800 games and one has 100 games, even if all 100 of those 100 games within the past 2 years, out of those 800 games, you think less than 1/8 of them are going to be within the past 2 years?
Yes.
That's kind of why do you assume that?
By the way, your camera's gone. I assume that because. Okay, never mind. Okay, great. 800 games you can stream versus a good solid library of 100 that are fun and like,
But why are you saying the 700 aren't fun? I'm sure lots of those games overlap as well.
Okay, so can you download every game on PlayStation Now? Yes or no? Can you download every game, or do you have to stream them? Okay, that's what's better about it. It's a better experience overall. You playing the game. Yes, you don't own it if you unsubscribe, right? But what I'm saying is, when you get
all right, you're kind of jumping back and forth. I was talking about the number
just
of
interrupt
games.
Me. That's fine.
I know what you're saying. I'm talking about the number of games and the quality of those games, and then you're going back to the streaming thing. I was just saying, I'm surprised that PlayStation Now has 800 games, 700 games, when Xbox Game Pass only has 100. That's all.
Yeah, it's bloated. That's another thing, though. It's bloated. Nobody cares what all 800 of those games are. Who cares?
So would it be better if Xbox had 50 games instead of 100?
Yeah, if they were good games.
So that's better than. So it'd be better if they had 10 games, if they were all 10 really good.
Okay,
games
are we talking about shit? If shit was literally different than what we're talking about, or are we talking about what's actually happening? Because you always do that shit where you're like, so if they had 3 games, no, dude, we're talking about what the actual numbers are. And my opinion.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I know what your opinion is. I'm saying that doesn't make sense.
So PlayStation now is better because it has more games, correct?
No, but you said Xbox is better because it has fewer games.
It has more quality games that people have requested. It's got a lot better shit, and guess what? You can actually download the games and play them with no latency. I mean, with low latency, without it maybe being dependent on your internet connection, because not everybody lives in a house by themselves and only uses the Wi-Fi by themselves. So
okay, all right, but okay, jeez, that's okay, all right.
What is that? Okay, I don't know how that doesn't have anything to do with the number of the games. I don't know why that confuses you so much. Because everybody in the arguments with you, and I bring up something that's relevant to the argument, and then you say, I don't get it. Like,
but then say what you're trying to say, not take
it is better quality because you get the game to play on your system, not streaming it through a cloud service and then getting the game back to you.
Okay,
and then but you don't get to invest time in it.
Okay, but take that stance and don't say something silly like, but 100 games are better than 8,000 games in a million worlds. Just say that it's better to have the download than the stream.
I'm saying specific. Oh my god, don't be a fucking idiot, Sharon. I'm not literally telling you 100 games is better than 800 games. That's what I'm fucking saying. I'm saying the selection between these 2 specific entities. One that has 800 PS3 games, and the other that has games for the Xbox Series and the Xbox Series X and modern consoles, right? Not shit that's a bunch of PS3 games. That's what's on. You can't tell me most of what's on PS now is not PS3 and PS Vita games, sure. Come on now.
They do have PlayStation. They do have PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 games.
Right. So out of 800 games, right, and you have to split it between all of those consoles, you're telling me that they have time to put new shit that people are actually playing that is for modern consoles, that they're putting all that stuff on there. Yeah, I know Avengers just got added. That's great. That's awesome they added Avengers. That's sweet, right? How often do they get something like that? Like, and they got Borderlands 3, right? But guess what? Borderlands 3 is going to be there for how many months? Like 3 months? Okay, great. Xbox Game Pass will keep game for like a year, and guess what? It might actually come back. PS Now, who knows? Okay. Who cares? Oh my god! Oh, sorry, I'm in the middle of a sentence. You can't wait for me to finish my fucking sentence before you start going. Okay, Eeyore, holy shit! Oh my god! And you keep interrupting me. Okay, talk now, Jesus.
Okay, thank you. So. Why don't you tell, like, you ask questions, begging them when, let me ask you, how many PlayStation 4 games are there on there? Do you know?
I can guarantee you. Okay, Shavar. Okay, so you're telling me that if somebody, Shavar, no. Okay, I'm gonna just keep saying this over and over. I'm trying to tell you why Xbox Game Pass probably has more subscribers and has more talk about it than PS Now. Let's say somebody curated and took 100 games from multiple studios. Matter of fact, hundreds of games now because they have EA on there now and fucking Bethesda, right? They curated these games that are newer games and put them into a service where you said, look, you get to download these, put them on your console. You can play them offline as long as you touch online real quick, right? Like, it's cool. You have your Game Pass. It's great, right? And you want to compare that to a service that has 800 games on it, a lot of which are not games that came out. And this is, don't tell me this is wrong. And if I'm wrong, let me know, because I'm pretty sure this is right. A lot is more than 100. A lot of games for a console that came out almost, 16 years ago. For a console that came out 20-something years ago. For a console that came out 21 or 22 years ago. And for a console that is going to get store deactivated soon, right? So that is supposed to be more attractive and comparable to a service that is more streamlined, has newer content, has stuff that stays for much longer amounts of time, and they know that it's going to stay there. Okay, you're going to keep being exasperated? Okay, I'll shut the fuck up then. You just talk and then let me not finish my point.
But the reason I try to interrupt you is because sometimes you're saying things that don't make sense. Like you just said this whole thing.
Wow, it's almost like it don't make sense because you interrupt me.
Well, you say stuff like, "Oh, it's not worth. There's no quality or value in having games from PS2 or PS3 times," and then you harp on the streaming thing. But okay, so if
I can't dislike both of those things, what's the problem?
The PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games are the ones that get streamed. The PlayStation 4 ones are the ones you download. So how can you knock it on both? Like, you can't. If you're saying they're not even worth of quality, not worth playing, okay, then let's not talk about those. That's why I was asking you, how many do you think are PlayStation 4 games? Like, you keep going, like, all the way with these questions that you don't have answers for. And I'm not saying it's a better service, but I wonder how many games are from PlayStation 4 on the PlayStation Now. And you'll say something like, it can't be more than, if 800 games are probably all.
What's the answer then? Why the fuck are you asking me?